Hello and welcome back to Jade Empire. We're about to go and speak to the Outlander, so let's do it. Oh!
As amusing as your savage dances are, once again I have proven the superiority of setting your nose to the grindstone and not mucking about. Now bring some refreshments in a proper mug, or I'll take back the coins of my home and country. Don't you heathens know the worth of a proper king's halfpenny?
Generous visitor, if our customs are so displeasing to you, perhaps you should find lodging elsewhere?
Please?
And leave you lot to your primitive ways? Tell them what I think of that, Squire Percival.
Sir Roderick Ponce von Fontelbottom, the magnificent bastard, will do no such thing. He means to educate you all.
Good lad. Found him wading in the mud, planting weeds. You can't keep your crackers crisp doing that. Can't help you if you don't know the horror of a soggy biscuit.
Oh no.
I've given him dignity, and unless one of you has the will to deny that I'm your better, I suggest you start learning. We'll have you in proper trousers by the morrow.
You insult a noble and ancient people, Outlander.
Oh, what's that? Someone stepping to the fore? Let's have a look at you. Ah, you look quick with your fists, but I'll wager your head falls behind. Too much time slapping each other, and not enough time strapped to a desk in a decent classroom. The simple truth is that I have bested every one of you who has come forward, whether in tests of wit or combat. You faced a champion of king and country. Now, I didn't ask to land here, but if a storm is going to cast my ship into the very heart of such a dark empire, I'll bring the light of knowledge wherever I can. You must hunger for guidance. You're like children. I mean, only a handful of you can even grow a decent moustache. What kind of place is this?
I know, it's awful. I'll make you eat those words, Outlander.
Is that your answer? To throw yourself into mindless combat? Only proves my point. The lot of you could bury me with bodies, but I'd still be your better. But if you want to bring more to the table, and a decent height table, none of this kneeling malarkey, I will grant you a chance to prove you are adequate. But I will acknowledge that I am likely to disagree just because I know you are, lacking. We will need educated men to judge the merits of our arguments.
You want some sort of debate, or you're afraid to face me in battle?
Huh! Any dog can bite, but very few can speak. I've gone to pains to learn your barbaric tongue, only to find that none of you has much to say. I've heard a distinct lack of couplets and quatrains, to say nothing of pentameters. Is it any wonder you people live as you do? I charge you with defending the heart of your people. If a group of judges determines that you have adequately done so, I will declare you the winner.
I'll humiliate you here and in combat later.
It's more likely I'll teach the rest by making an example of you. Here, these 5 standing about will be our judges. They look like a varied lot. Go on, talk to them all to prove I haven't coerced them. We'll begin the debate when you're ready.
Okay.
Then we'll see how you fare in combat. Doubt you'll do very well. Like the rest, you're all just too damn skinny.
I heard you accept the Outlander's challenge. I'm grateful you have seen fit to defend us all. I would be honored to sit in judgment of the debate. Several of my fellow scholars have also volunteered.
I trust you will judge fairly?
To do otherwise would only help the Outlander win in the long run. If he wants a true debate, we will allow it to progress fairly. Of course, I doubt his arguments will have the weight that he expects. Not here in the heart of the Jade Empire.
Okay. What kind of arguments do you favor?
I am ill-equipped to see my own faults, but I, like my fellow scholars, am adept at exploiting the weaknesses of others. Scholars Heng and Zhao are easily swayed with simple facts. Cite such details, and they are certain to change their opinion either for or against.
What strategy should I take?
The best course is to appeal to the individual preferences of the judges. We are theoretical thinkers, really. It is not so much the subject, but the tactic that triggers reaction. Each judge will respond only to argument styles they favor. If a judge likes fact, use it once and he will join your side. Use it again and he will switch back just to further debate. Other arguments may not interest him at all.
Mm-hmm. What kind of arguments do you favor?
I am merely...
Alright, he's already done it. Right. I'll get ready for the... So, scholars Heng and Zhao is swayed with simple facts. Okay. So, 2 of them are facts. I'll get ready for the debate. Goodbye. So, Heng and Zhao are simple facts. Okay, how about you, Gu?
Ah, so you are the one who'll debate the Outlander. I am the 5th of your 5 judges.
Okay. What kind of arguments do you favor?
Are you implying that I am predisposed to be weak in certain areas? I can't accept that. Some of my fellows, however, are another story. Scholars Zhao and Kai are easy to predict. Dismissing a weak argument gets their attention immediately and will spur them one way or another.
Okay. I almost feel like I need a table just to be like, okay, so this one's this one, this one's this one, okay. I should get ready. Goodbye. I understand how it works.
I
Kai.
greet you. My name is Scholar Kai, and I will be the 4th of 5 judges for the debate. I suggest you don't mess it up.
Oh, wow. Okay. What kind of arguments do you favor?
I am always impartial, but some of my fellows are easy to goad into decisions if you know their tastes. The minister is particularly fond of confrontational arguments. Respond in a rage and you are sure to engage him.
Okay, so that's a useful one. Rage only changes the minister's opinion. That's really important in this kind of puzzle, because basically it's he's saying 2 people will change with facts, right? That flips 2 back and forward. But one of the 2 also gets switched with weak arguments. So if we have another 1, what we can do is we can switch them so that only one's against our side and then switch them back. Anyway, you get the idea. Servant G, hello.
I like this Outlander. His foolishness is not disguised behind education.
Oh, okay. Percival, hello.
His title mystifies me, except for the magnificent bastard portion. I'm fairly certain I know how he came by that.
Okay. Heng, hello.
Greetings to you. I am Scholar Heng, and I will be serving as the 2nd of 5 judges for the debate. I look forward to honorable discourse.
Okay. What kind of arguments do you favor?
I'm sure the others agree that my tastes are balanced. The minister, however, is easily engaged by sympathetic pleas,
Okay.
as are scholars
3,
Zhao and
sympathetic.
Gu. I find their appreciation of such fawning to be distasteful, but that is one of the arguments they prefer.
Okay. I should get ready. Zoo.
Oh, this is exciting. I've never been asked to jury a debate before, and now I'm the 3rd of your 5 judges. My name is Scholar Zhao.
Zhao, sorry. What arguments do you favor?
I haven't given it much thought. I pictured myself as balanced, but some of the others are very specific in their tastes. Actually, you can sway Scholars Kai and Gu by mocking your opponent. I don't care for it, but they seem to respond quite vigorously.
Okay. So, most of them are 2, unless we do what was her one again?
The minister is particularly fond of
That's just the minister, never mind. Which one was it? Was it you?
I'm sure the others agree that my taste... I find their appreciation of...
Sorry.
Try to choose your argument.
I completely missed hers again.
I'm sure the others agree that my tastes
Sympathetic
are balanced.
please.
The minister, however,
would do
is
ministers
easily-
Zhao and Gu. Minister Zhao and Gu. Well, I'm trying to get out of this. Minister Zhao and Gu. Okay. So, we do sympathetic. That switches 3 to our side. That's Minister Zhao and Gu. What about you? What were you offering?
The minister's particular...
That's just the minister. So rage is just the minister. Cool.
Are you implying that I am... Scholars
Zhao and Kai are easy to predict.
Dismissing a weak argument...
Okay, dismissing a weak argument with Zhao and Kai. So that would switch Zhao back. So Zhao is against us, as is... as is Heng. So Heng and Kai would be against us at this point, if we did that. Okay. Minister, what was your one?
Scholars Heng and Zhao are...
Heng and Zhao, facts. So Heng and Zhao are facts. So that would put... So, that would put... Heng would be on our side and Zhao would be against us? What was your one?
Actually, you can sway scholars Kai and Gu.
Kai and Gu. Wait. So that would switch Kai to our... I would switch Kai and Gu to our side. And 3-person one was...
I'm sure the others agree that my tastes...
Minister Zhao and Gu. So that means only Gu would be against us if we did... Well, these two.
I'm sure the others agree that my tastes are
better. Sympathetic. And... That's not what I was going for.
I haven't given it much...
Sympathetic.
Actually, you can sway scholars Kai and Gu by mocking.
Mocking. Sympathetic and mocking means only Gu is against us. Okay. Kai, you only talk about the minister.
I am
what about
really
you?
Scholars Heng and Zhao are easily...
Heng and Zhao is swayed with simple facts. Okay, so... What it's saying is if we do this one...
Actually, you can sway scholars...
Kai and Gu, so... Kai and Gu would come to our side. And this
I'm
one
sure the others agree
would
that
switch
my
Gu
tastes are
again.
balanced. The minister...
So, what does Zhao like? So, if Gu switches to our side, away from our side with this one, what,
Is there something...
what do they like?
I am all... The minister's particular...
As you only tell us about the minister. Okay.
Scholars Zhao and Kai are easy to predict.
So I dismiss a weak argument. That would put Kai against us, and Zhao would be on our... Okay, whatever. We'll go for it. We'll see how it goes.
Well, ready to...
I'll abide by whatever requirement you set. Oh, what change are you planning? Sorry.
I just want to make sure that this is more entertaining than simply blathering about whose walls are higher or whose philosophers really know what's what. It will be a simple matter. 5 judges, 6 topics. I'll pose my argument about why your foolish land stumbles like a child, and you try to answer.
Okay.
The judges will raise their arms to indicate whom they favor. Arms up for you, arms down for me. After 6 topics, if you have a majority, you are the winner.
Okay.
By the Queen's corset, if you get them all on your side at any time, I'll declare the match over. Now, shall we...
Wait a moment. You give me 2 seconds. A piece of paper and a pen. This is going to be done. We're going to do this right. So, we need to get 5 on our side at any time. So we know that Minister is swayed by...
I am always in...
Minister is swayed by confrontational arguments. So he's just confrontational. So the minister is confrontational. That's all. That's what he likes.
Is there something...
What do you favor?
Scholars Zhao and Kai are
Zhao
easy
and
to
Kai.
predict. Dismissing a weak argument gets their attention
Dismissing a weak
immediately and will
argument
spur them
is
one
the
way
thing.
or
So,
another.
weak argument. So weak. We'll switch them. Okay. Now we get to the minister. He tells us
Scholars
that
Heng and Zhao
Zhao
are
is
easily
fact,
swayed with simple facts. Cite such
and,
details and they are certain to
Heng
change their
is
opinion
swayed
either
by
for
facts as
or
well.
against.
Okay. Right. Get ready for the debate. Now we switch back over here. We now have you.
Actually, you can sway scholars Kai and Gu
Kai.
by mocking your opponent. I
Okay.
don't care for it, but they
Mocking,
seem to
and then
respond quite vigorously.
Gu is also mocking. Okay. Goodbye. And now we get to hang. What do you
I
favour?
find their appreciation.
I've missed the people.
I'm sure the others agree that my tastes are
Zhao
balanced.
and
The
Gu.
minister, however, is
The
easily
sympathetic
engaged
please.
by sympathetic pleas, as are scholars Zhao and Gu.
So sympathetic. So
I find
Zhao,
their
Gu, and
appreciation of
minister.
such fawning to be distasteful, but that
Okay,
is one of the
so-
arguments they prefer.
What we've got here is we want to switch. So if they're all not on our side to start with, we can sway 3 with sympathetic. Sympathetic seems like a bad one because it switches 3 people, and there's not a lot that we can switch other things with. So if we went, I'm just trying to find where these don't cross over. So if we went for facts, we switched Zhao and Gu, which then leaves us with Chai, Minister, and Gu not there. We then do mocking, we switch Chai and Gu, and then we do confrontational, we switch Minister. Yeah, okay, cool. So we can win this in 3 arguments. Hello.
Well, ready to set the ponies in motion, are we? Let's
Definitely.
declare some rules and get to it. You don't mind if I make this interesting, do you?
No, definitely not. I'll abide by whatever requirement you set.
Good. Don't want to set you off your game, but I thought we should ensure that the process was more entertaining than a simple checklist of virtue. It will be a simple matter. 5 judges.
Yes,
The
yes.
judges will by
Yes,
the
yes.
Queen's court.
I shall endeavour to enlighten you. Or, no, I'll expose you for the fool you are.
I will pull no punches, and I expect no mercy on your part. Let's see which of us is truly superior.
Yes, definitely.
Well, what shall be my first point of contention? I know, the most basic of concerns for a culture, the currency of its economy. What manner of society would use the silver coin as the basis of trade? Gold is clearly superior, which you admit by using it for important statuary. Your understanding of what determines value is flawed. Your rebuttal?
Scarcity proves gold should be reserved for higher purposes.
Well, you are clearly in the minority, but I can spare no quarter. To the next topic. I call attention to the arrogance of your empire. You simply assume that all lands outside your borders are the domain of barbarians and monsters. How can you truly know they are uncivilized until you've proven it by conquest? Crush them beneath your heel. You sit here thinking while far-off lands yearn for direction, not unlike what I am attempting with you.
Okay. We know outsiders are uncivilized. Look at you.
Well, a majority on your side, but the debate is not over yet. Shall I draw attention to your foolish reliance on personal combat? You've got strange dragon powder arms, but you waste them on spectacle and flying chariots. Any decently civilized people would have developed a proper array of personal sidearms by now, like old Mirabelle here.
A coward's trinket, we would feed it to you.
What? My monocle must be fogged. I can't see anyone in my favor.
Uh-huh.
It
Did it?
appears they've reached a consensus against you, Sir Roderick.
Clearly these people are incapable of fairly comparing one of their own to an outsider. This is a farce.
We don't make excuses for your stupidity.
There, see how quickly I am dismissed? No grace in victory. You are, and always will be, a backwards lot.
I'm gonna kill you.
I seek satisfaction. You have bested me in debate, but true honor is decided on the dueling field.
I'll teach you a lesson in proper respect, dog.
You have offended me, fool. So be it. You'll face my full wrath in the closest location with room for proper maneuvers. Mirabelle will sit you down. The entry hall here has walls to be up against, corners to be backed into, and floor enough on which to be down but not out. Whatever your metaphor, I'll beat it. Return to me when you are ready, and we will walk there together, just to ensure that no one gets lost or suffers an accident that would prevent a fair fight. Frankly,
Okay.
I don't know what you people are capable of.
I'm ready now. Let's begin.
What? Good! Let's get this over with so I can return to schooling the rest of your fellows. I envy you. You are about to experience for the first time the skill that has forged an empire and traveled the world. There will be pain as well, but I imagine it will be almost worth it.
Okay. Ow. Ow. Dodge. 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 Never stop dodging. Never stop dodging. Never stop dodging. It's probably looking quite weird on the video. Right, get in. Get in. Get in. Hit him. Right. Over his head. Yep. Got him. He is dead.
That was a fine display of skill.
It was a fair fight, Sir Roderick, within the rules you specified.
Yes, old boy, you've got it right. I was really sat down, I believe. Like the fall of the old bridge across the Grand. My humours are in disarray, I tell you.
Oh,
I
disarray.
suppose I should have seen it coming. Your win in the debate was a sure sign. I do believe I have underestimated the lot of you. Regardless, you have beaten me. That's a point of honor I cannot deny.
It was not your day.
Well, there's no other thing for it. Intended or not, you've earned a reward from me. The unsuccessful combatant in a duel must arrange a worthy gift for the victor. I wouldn't be much of an ambassador for my country if I didn't abide by its customs. The Duchess of Almsbottom's rules of engagement are quite clear on this matter.
So I could take his weapon. I could take physical. I could get him to improve my physical strength. So that's body, mind, spiritual stuff, or if you encountered any interesting gems. I think we're gonna take his weapon. Yeah. I think that's probably the best option for us. I mean, we could just take physical strength or mine. Yeah. I mean, we're not going to use his weapon, that's the thing. We already have fireball for range, so I'm just going to take physical strength, actually.
A manual of regimented conditioning will serve you well. Red meat, constitutionals, and union suit calisthenics. You're never so fit as when the johns are long. Right, Percival, fluff my travelling trousers. We will darken this garden no more.
Also, his weapon is super OP, so even if we were to use it, it would just be like, you know, it would be too easy. Right, let's check what he gave us there. So he gave us a technique, the fitness for the upright gentleman, +3 body. Oh, that's kind of disappointing. The worn copy of Fitness for the Upright Gentleman, a manual of regimented conditioning, small leather-bound book with the outline of a man in some strange fighting style on the cover, contains radical exercises that offer alternate training methodologies that allow you to gain in strength. Okay. Hello, Minister.
A well-fought victory against that Outlander buffoon. You showed that he could not best us in battle, mentally or physically. We are all in your debt, but the Ministry of Culture is particularly so. Please take this token sum of silver as payment. You certainly earned it.
I demand more. Appease me or you will regret it.
I did not expect this from someone who performed so well in the debate. Clearly the Outlander's boorish nature has rubbed off on you. Here, a few more coins, but there will be no more. If attention is brought to this now, you will suffer as much as the rest of us. Our business is concluded. Thank you once again. Now, goodbye.
1,000 silver. Oh, yeah. The mysterious East. Scholars know little about the culture that lies across the glass ocean, the tribes that land have sizable amounts of gold and near insatiable demand for silks and spices. They also seem able to manufacture metals in an astounding degree, but though perhaps not in as sophisticated a manner as our master tradesmen. Still, something on the other side of the glass ocean bears investigation. Unfortunately, few trade fleets have ever successfully made the passage, and those trade caravans that do pass follow a circuitous route through unlightened peoples hostile to the Jade Empire. Cool. Right, well, we are done here. I'm going to heal up at the Spirit Font. I'm going to go to the Focus Font, and then we're going to leave this garden forever. I think we're done here. Wait, was that another thing I missed? I thought I saw like a scroll there. I didn't, though. I think we leave it forever anyway. There we go. Don't see anything, don't see anything. I think we're going to leave the garden. We'll leave the garden in this episode just so that we know any random events that will happen. It is saving. Cool. I think everything is alright. Yep. Everything seems fine. No random events seem to be happening. Cool. Let's just end the episode here. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.